Hello, listeners. This is Sean Greg Andersen, VO Talent, and welcome back to Public Domania, the show where I have a chat with characters of television and written media that are in the public domain. Today I have a very unique character, one who went from a greedy, cruel miser to a good and kind man overnight. Please welcome Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge. Mr. Scrooge, welcome to the show.
Thank you, but where am I? Am I being haunted again? Because I swear I have changed my ways.
Oh, right. Mr. Scrooge, I assure you there is no haunting going on here. In fact, the haunting of the three ghosts is why you're here.
I beg your pardon.
Think of this as a review of the haunting. I just want to ask you some questions. Please, have a seat.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Well, for starters, what was it like to be approached by those ghosts? Like your old business partner, Jacob
Marley. Jacob Marley. He was quite a surprise, but I'm glad he came and told me of the ghosts coming. If not for that, I would have been doomed to share his fate.
Yeah, but what was that fate? I feel I should know it, but I don't.
He was ensnared by the chains he forged in life with his axe of greed. He did many terrible things to people, the very people he said were his business.
What did he mean by that?
I believe he meant that he should have been more understanding of people, like how some of them couldn't make their payments on time.
I get that. After all, there are so many things that could come out of nowhere in this crazy life we live.
Exactly. But Marley didn't understand that. And neither did I. All we focused on was the money we lent and the payments that we were to receive.
Well, that is a job of a money lender. You loan them the money, and they pay you back with a reasonable interest, so you guys can make a profit.
Except we weren't reasonable. We were greedy and cruel. A good money lender needs to know when to enforce people to pay back their debts and when to be more patient.
Yeah, but it is hard to find the middle ground. I mean, you never know who really needs more time or who's lying so they don't have to pay.
Very true. But for Jacob and myself, we didn't even try to see the difference, which is why so many innocent people suffered and Jacob was punished.
And he wanted to save you from such a fate. You two must have been good friends.
We were good business partners. But looking back on it, I suppose we were friends.
Speaking of looking back, what was the ghost of Christmas past like?
That ghost was so innocent looking. Something that one could only describe as childlike. So pure and simple.
Well, at least it was a ghost that wasn't too scary. Anyway, it must have been really something to see your past right in front of you.
In some ways, like seeing my old school and headmaster again. That man taught me about business. He was like a father to me.
What about your actual father?
My biological father and I never really got along. In fact, the only member of my family that I really loved was my sister. Now she was wonderful, so kind and caring. Seeing her again made me so happy when the ghost showed me. But then that happiness turned into despair due to seeing what happened to her.
I would ask what happened, but I really don't want to pry.
Thank you. All that I can say for my sister is that she gave me a wonderful nephew that shared her love of life and family.
That's nice to hear, Mr. Scrooge. Was there anything else the ghost showed you that made you happy and yet sad?
Yes, there was. Seeing her again.
Your sister?
Belle, the woman that I deeply loved. I even met her on Christmas.
What happened to her? Did she die?
No, she got tired of waiting for me. You see, I wanted to build my business enough to ensure our future without worry. But that took a lot of my time away from her.
Ah, and she felt you loved the business more than her.
Indeed. And in some ways, I think she was right. I did love her, just not enough to truly love her. Losing her was the greatest regret of my life, which is one of the reasons that I didn't like meeting the ghost of Christmas past, for all I could do was watch my past mistakes, and nothing else.
Well, the past isn't something you can change. All you can do is just learn from your mistakes and do better. I think that's what the ghost really gave you.
Agreed. That ghost gave me a chance to ensure that I or anyone I know won't do such a thing again. What is it? Oh, okay.
Mr. Scrooge, we need to take a small break, if that's all right with you.
All right, but may I ask what is wrong?
We're having a little financial issue.
Well, if I can be of help, please allow me to.
Thank you, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a few moments. Right this way, Mr. Scrooge, and listen, we'll try to keep it slow. The currency around here is kind of different than what you're used to. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
And that is how you can balance out your budget. Although you were right, I don't really understand this type of currency.
I understand. You use a different system of coins for money. Even still, this is a big help. Thank you.
I'm just glad my business skills will be of help to others. What is it?
Oh, we're back. Hello, everyone. I'm still here talking with Ebenezer Scrooge. Shall we proceed with the questions?
Well then, what is your next question?
It's about the second ghost, or third, not counting Marley, that you met.
Ah, yes, the ghost of Christmas present. The one that proclaimed, "Come in and know me better, man."
What was that ghost like?
A jolly soul. One that could even make a cynical old miser like myself see the wonders of Christmas.
That's impressive. How did he do it?
By just showing me how wonderful the world can be. He showed me the people that had friends and family to spend the day with, which showed me what I had been missing out on. What he did was truly a gift.
Well, I did hear a saying once. It goes, and I'm paraphrasing here, yesterday has gone, tomorrow is unknown, but today is a present.
That is very wise.
You got that right, Mr. Scrooge. But listen, can I ask you something about the ghost of Christmas present?
Of course.
Was there anything he showed you that concerned you?
He was a jolly soul, but he did show me two things that truly concerned me. The first was the possible death of a child.
Oh, you mean, what was his name?
Tiny Tim, he was called. The young, loving child of my employee, Bob Cratchit. Such a beautiful child, with kindness toward others, seeing that he himself was very fragile. Such a death would have made the world a little darker.
The death of a child can do that. So the ghost told you he was going to die?
No, he was the ghost of the present. He wasn't able to tell the future. What he told me was simply what he could interpret if things hadn't changed.
I see. Well, what was the other thing he told you that concerned you?
He told me of the children of man. A boy called Ignorance and a girl called Want. They were beastly children that looked as though they would do anything to get food. And I mean anything.
That would be concerning.
The ghost told me this as his time was ending. He said...
Wait, his time was ending? What are you talking about?
His time on Earth was rather short. Just like his 1,800 brothers and sisters before him.
1,800 brothers and sisters?
Yes. And each only having one day to be on Earth.
Wow, that's something. Oh, I interrupted you. I'm very sorry. It won't happen again. Please accept my apology.
Apology accepted. Anyway, he told me that man needs to fear both children, but most of all the boy, for ignorance can lead one down a dark path.
I can see that. Ignorance is bliss, but it can lead one to make bad decisions.
Indeed, which is why we must do what we can to help those in need by being generous and caring.
Quite true. But one must be sensible and wise. I mean, you don't want to give everything away, or else there won't be anything left for you. In which case, you become the one that needs help.
Very wise, young man. For being too selfish or too selfless is not good for anyone.
Yeah?
What is it?
Oh, boy. Mr. Scrooge, could you excuse me for a moment? There is something I need to discuss with the finance team.
Is there another problem?
I just need to go explain to them what you told me. It won't be long.
May I come along? We can explain it easier together.
Very well. If you'll follow me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
I hope he does better explain to them than he did to me. Well, yeah, let's get this over with.
Well, that's that. Hopefully there won't be any more problems.
Agreed. I have to say, things are quite strange here. I believe I would like to go home now.
Don't worry, you will soon. Because we are back, and I have just one more topic to discuss with you, Mr. Scrooge.
Let me guess. The ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Are you okay? You're shaking.
I am well. It's just, of all the ghosts and spirits I met that night, he was by far the most terrifying.
Why? Did he have a weapon? Or did he threaten you?
No, he just stood there and pointed in the direction he wanted me to follow.
Did he have a scary face then?
No, he always wore a hood, so I could never see his face.
Then what was so scary about this ghost?
His presence was what was so frightening about him. And no matter what I saw, no matter what laid before me, he wouldn't speak. All the things I saw that compelled me to ask questions of great importance. And he said nothing.
Well, I guess the future is a mystery. As I said before, with those words of wisdom, tomorrow is unknown.
Yes, but if you saw something horrible that you believe will happen, like learning of the death of a child, wouldn't you want to know what could be done to prevent it from happening?
I would.
Also, I asked him if such things were set in stone or if they could be changed. And once again, I got no answer, which truly terrified me.
Okay, I see your point.
Furthermore, he showed me what things would be like when I died. No mourners, no words of respect, nothing. And that broke my heart, even though I know I deserved it.
Sir, are you all right?
Yes. Just thinking about that kind of man I was, and how Jacob and those three spirits saved me from such a terrible fate. For I swore that night that I would honor Christmas and keep it all the year. I would live my life in the past to ensure I don't make the same mistakes, the present to cherish the gift of life, and the future, whatever it may bring.
Very beautiful, Mr. Scrooge. I just have one final question.
Speak.
Do you miss the spirits?
I do. I was hesitant to listen to the ghost of Christmas past. due to not wanting to hear what I did wrong. But I was grateful to see such things again, so I wouldn't forget them. The Ghost of Christmas Present was a jolly soul that brought me happiness and gave me a new outlook on life. And the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come gave me a chance to make sure that what I saw wouldn't come to pass. So I say to all three, if somehow, some way, they could hear me, I would say, thank you for what you have done, as well as for Jacob, who I pray will receive some peace of his own.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. And I do believe that our time is up. So thank you again for coming and for giving me and my finance team some tips. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't be able to. You know, it's not important. So I'll be more than happy to take you home.
You are quite welcome. And I pray that you enjoy your life wherever it may lead you.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. And to everyone listening, thank you for listening. But I do want you to know that we are taking a small break to find new characters to interview. But we will be back for more public domain character chats on a later date. This is Sean Greg Andersen, VO Talent, on Public Domania, saying goodnight. Note that all sound effects for the show were supplied by the Funny Sound Effects app from the Apple Store.